Hey, we're back. Actually, we're back to Hades 1 after quite a long detour, I would say. Yeah. I'll get into the reason why I'm back to Hades 1 rather than continuing to play Hades 2 in a little bit. But for now, let's just get back into it. So this is going to be episode 4, I believe.
Blasted ghost minotaur.
Back in this series. I think I'll save the explanation for when I start the run, because for now I want to kind of like, do the usual like house exploration and getting upgrades and stuff like that.
Slain by the Minotaur once more. Now he's a real beast there, isn't he? But tell me something. Any progress on that autograph request of mine?
Nope, none whatsoever.
Okay, nothing here.
I understand that you created quite a stir within Elysium. An all-out brawl within Eternal Paradise.
You call that paradise? It's just a bunch of shades bored out of their former skulls, itching for a chance to feel alive again.
What would you know of it? The greatest mortals have their every need fulfilled within that place. Dread to hear what they shall say of all of this.
You'll find out soon enough.
See if there's anything we can get here.
Gemstones.
Okay, yeah, so not enough gemstones from last time. That's okay.
We each have our commitments to this house, Megara. There is no shame in yours. And whilst your sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility as well.
I understand. It's just... Am I supposed to keep pretending nothing's changed? This house is cracking at the seams, and no one's going to admit it?
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what condition, it is ours to decide. Our obligation is to keep the house in order.
I know. You're right, of course you're right. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for both our sakes, Nix.
What was that about?
I get the feeling that the game volume is a bit low at the moment. So, yeah, let me turn it up a little bit, and then I'll probably change it in editing. That's better.
Hey, the lounge is open.
So yeah, now this area is unlocked, the lounge, and there's quite a lot of stuff to do in it, so let's see.
Oh, the prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Dusa is my second favorite character in the game.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
We'll see. And then there's this trader here, which you might recognize him from Hades 2 if you watched the past few episodes. But yeah, you can see that we can trade, different resources for different kinds of resources, and sometimes there are like limited time offers. I'm not gonna buy, not that I can, but I wouldn't trade any of these either for now anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There will be some getting, used, like I'm gonna have an adjustment period back to, Hades 1. There are some quite significant differences, I would say, between the two games, and I imagine I'll have to, kind of like reacclaim back to this, but we'll be fine. Oh, unusually long loading screen.
Looking good. You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
Fun fact, by the way, these two characters share the same voice actor, and he's also the composer of the music for this game. So I wish I could unlock these, right?
More of those keys.
These are some of my one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game, but we don't have more keys, so definitely going to start prioritizing keys in the upcoming run. And also for the sake of, more upgrades via darkness.
Keepsakes hold power.
Let's start with this one. Not only to power it up, but also because the starting money is nice. Oh, and I guess I haven't chosen a weapon yet. Let's go for the sword this time.
Stygius, blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Okay. So no need to crank up any more heat because we haven't won a run yet. Let's just try to beat this one. Daedalus right off the bat. Let's see what the options are. Double Edge. Your dash strike hits twice and deals plus 20% damage. Piercing Wave. Your attack fires a wave that pierces foes, dealing 30 damage. And Hoarding Slash. Your attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of your current money. I'm not a big fan of any of these, but starting off with 100 gold means that we get 5 more percent, I guess 5 more percent damage. Yeah. You know what? Let's make this run interesting. Let's see how much money we can hoard this run, and see how much the damage can stack. Let's do that.
Modified.
There's a key.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all. Do your worst.
So one of the things that I will say I think feels a lot nicer be back in this game
I'll just keep this on me.
is how much more immediate and responsive like the dashes are. Whereas in the second game, at least at the moment, maybe it'll change, you know, by the time it's out of early access. Maybe they will change it, but in the second game, the dashes have just a little bit of delay to them, even if you pick a relevant upgrade for it. Which, I guess, this is a good opportunity to mention why I'm back to Hades 1 rather than continuing to play Hades 2. So, I mentioned it in one of the Pokemon episodes, one of the more recent ones, but I completely screwed up a recording of a Hades 2 episode for reasons which I mentioned in that video. But the issue is events have happened in the game, and like the game has saved over, so it would be kind of like weird continuity issues if I just, you know, I'll pause just so the timer doesn't run. It'll be kind of like weird continuity issues because things have happened in the game, and I just felt really demoralized by that and demotivated to like you know, try to repair it. And I thought to myself, you know what, the Hades 2 thing was supposed to be a short detour just to kind of like showcase it while it's in early access. And I know that once the full game is released, I'm going to want to like start over like a new series for it on the channel, right? So I thought to myself, probably a good time to, you know, end the detour and go back to Hades 1. Also because, you know, people who may not have played the game themselves, you know, may want to, you know, get an idea of the full story of the first game before they dive into the second game completely. You know, and some watchers might be out there who don't play and just want to get the story through this. So this is why I'm doing it. And so, yeah, we're back.
You've had a brush with Megara the Fury, haven't you? Oh, I know a thing or two about that one. Though lately we Olympians no longer mingle with those living in the underworld. You're the only exception.
Okay. Okay. Heartbroken Flourish, the special becomes better. Crush Shot changes the cast to kind of like a shotgun burst. And Passion Dash. Your dash deals damage where you end up, inflicting weak. I guess let's go Heartbreak Flourish.
Let's break some hearts.
80% damage is nothing to scoff at.
Might as well.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. a land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
I sensed a certain rumbling here within the bowels of the earth. It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well. Perhaps the earth itself wishes to spit you up and out.
Perhaps. Slothful Affluence. For the next 4 encounters, you have minus 42 movement speed. Afterwards, you gain more gold. I'm going to start reading those a bit more briefly. Next 3 encounters, you can't earn gold. Afterwards, gain max HP. Pretty good. Next 3 encounters, extra damage from traps, and then you get more darkness and gems. I think I'll go with this one. And how much is there any way to check how many? I guess I don't have any nectar at all, right? So I'll go with that. Even though I just even though I could use more darkness. Ooh, kind of got swallowed in the wall for a moment.
Farewell.
Oop, I thought I dodged that.
Sweet.
Gotta be careful not to step on traps while I have this debuff. Let's see if there's anything we want here.
What's in the well this time?
I mean, I'm tempted to get the darkness, right? But at the same time, we have hoarding slash, so I want to see how far I can go without buying anything. Pretty easy.
Me strength.
Yeah, definitely. Well, only one option,
Juicy.
but thankfully, it's a good one. And seems like this is going to be a heavy Aphrodite run.
Hey, lads.
Oops.
That's what you get.
Have I given a gift to Aphrodite yet? Can't remember. Oh, I guess we can check in the Codex. I haven't. Codex, sorry. Well, let's give her one.
Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
I'm honored, Aphrodite.
Eternal Rose.
Olympus, I accept this message.
So once again, cast is kind of like a shotgun blast. Life affirmation, any HP up is worth more. Could be good. And with despair after you take damage foes around you inflict weak. Let's go with this. Especially since we're so early in the run. Guess I can just spam this, right? Probably would be easier.
Mine.
Another key is fantastic. Oh, I didn't notice the treasure trove there. I'm sorry.
What?
You cannot escape.
My bad.
Surrounded.
So rooms like this, if we can kill a lot of enemies, would be a good opportunity to get a lot of gold. If we can kill enemies fast. Thankfully, we have a good cleaving attack.
bit longer.
I ought to have left them all in Erebus.
That's that.
And between just darkness or upgraded gemstones,
See.
let's take more gemstones. Oh man, I'm not used to being able to... Okay, another difference between the two games is that in this game you can actually break enemy projectiles just by attacking them. Not used to that.
There's more.
Need to remember that I can't flinch armored enemies.
I'll hang on to these.
HP up is going to be great. So something cool about this special is that, well, I guess I'll demonstrate it in a moment when I can concentrate better. But you might have noticed it already, what I'm about to say. Where's the... there it is. Oop. Okay. Wasn't doing very well there, but thankfully we're saved. I'm tempted to buy this HP, but again, I just want to see how far I can go with money. So something you may have noticed is that if you start the special, you can dash mid-animation. You kind of like land it where you want. Now this is interesting. I'm not sure what I want to pick here. Money or Aphrodite. I guess there aren't going to be a lot of opportunities to get extra money like this, and there are going to be more opportunities to get boons, so let's go with money. Well, I guess you can do the special thing even with 2 dashes, right after one after another.
Stay dead next time. I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Okay, definitely don't go to a shop because they don't want to spend money. And it would be nice to upgrade the special again too.
Gods grant me strength.
Interesting that you can't upgrade life affirmation, but oh well.
I'm back, Meg.
You're not escaping death this time here, Zagreus. You ready to go home?
No, not just yet, though thanks for asking, Meg. If you intend to force me, know that I'm going to resist with all my might.
Well, I appreciate the warning. Now prepare to die.
Need to get further away.
I'll kill you where you stand. You brat.
got you that time, Meg. My weapon shuddered at the touch of it.
Didn't go as well as I'd hoped this time, but better than dying, I guess. Well, so I would get this, but I don't want to spend any money, and I guess would like to get some more Aphrodite boons, as well as upgrade our keepsake over time.
All set.
You know what? Okay. When it's 14 gemstones for this little gold, I think I'm gonna get it. It's not that big of a setback in terms of damage.
Do I still need these? That's enough Tartarus. And check. Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
So I have a little theory. In the second game, there's this moment where you're briefly kind of like teleported or sent back in time to Asphodel. And these enemies that you see, like the version of those enemies that you see over there, like they have updated models. They look better than they do in this game, arguably. And I have to wonder,
Colorful.
they wouldn't model...
Get your hands off my trove.
They wouldn't make new models just for a short part like that, right? I wonder if there's a section in the game, in Hades 2, where you get to go back to previous zones like this and replay them for some reason. I haven't gone there yet, even on my personal playthrough, so remains to be seen. Oh, damn it. Okay. Gotta be more careful.
It seems I need to look for better help.
So yeah,
Excellent.
I haven't gotten there on my playthrough, but who knows. And I'm gonna be greedy. I'm just gonna try to get as much money as possible to upgrade our damage. Wait a minute, hold on. Am I stupid? Your attack deals bonus damage, not your special. Okay. Well, I am gonna try to find an attack boon anyway. Hopefully, Aphrodite. Oh, missed that. So yeah, lesson learned. You gotta learn to read text more carefully. But anyway, I'm gonna get 2 keys from this, which is fantastic. Not doing well. And yeah, let's definitely go for Aphrodite. Ooh, not a fan of this one.
Look, it's me, witches.
I try to find the... Okay, they're all bunched up now. That's bad. I'm not clearing those bullets fast enough. That's bad. This doesn't look good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, didn't play very carefully there. I could chuck it up to.
Guess witches don't like company.
I could chuck it up to, you know, getting used to kind of like minor differences between the two games, but honestly, I just think I didn't play very well. I guess we'll do better next time.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos. Ought to spend some of these gems with the house contractor. Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
A hemomancer.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Okay. So we have almost 50 gemstones. I think the first upgrade I'm gonna get is the Fatal List of Minor Prophecies. Special item makes make the Fates prophecies come to pass and be rewarded. So if you've seen Hades 2, I think just in the, I can't remember if I even unlocked this before the botched episode. So I'll just treat it as if it's new.
List of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
So yeah, I'll just treat it as if it's new, and you'll see what it does in a moment. I think with the remaining gemstones, let's make all fountains provide more healing than usual.
I'm hereby authorizing this expenditure, and I look forward to seeing the result.
Would that your birthright gave you better sense.
Okay.
Here. I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Thank you.
New talents available.
Go away.
We'll check those in a moment.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing. What's on the old exchange?
Let's see if there's anything you want to trade. This is an interesting deal. 1 Titan blood for 200 gemstones. Very tempting, but I don't think I'm going to take it because I want to save as much Titan blood as possible for weapon unlocks.
Hey, that must be the fated list.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
My favorite.
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
Okay, so the fated list. The weavings of the 3 fates invariably come to pass. So this is a list of essentially quests that you can do at your own discretion and, at your own rate and get, rewards as a result. So, for example, distant relatives. The son of the god of Hades shall someday meet some of the rulers of Olympus. Meet one of each of the gods, I guess, and get 3 nectar for it.
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
Also, Chthonic knowledge. The son of the god of the dead shall someday reveal a portion of the underworld codex entrusted to him. So we get 40 more gemstones.
Achilles' codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
So I'll go spend it in the at the contractor in a moment. But let's just quickly take a look at all the ones available to us. Is there no escape? The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born. 1,000 darkness would be pretty good. Chthonic colleagues. The son of the god of the dead shall someday meet the rulers of the underworld. So we're missing 3 characters in that list. Goddess of wisdom. The son of the god of the dead shall someday earn various boons of Athena. So basically find one of, take one of each at least once. Same with Zeus, same with Aphrodite, same with Dionysus. Infernal arms. The son of the god of the dead shall someday acquire each of the ancient weapons once used to slay the Titans. So we need to unlock 2 more weapons for that. And by the way, if you're wondering why we're getting only like 4 of these here, it's because it depends on whom you've given nectar to so far. The Stygian blade. The son of the god of the dead shall someday acquire each of the Daedalus enchantments for Stygius. Same thing with the bow. Same thing with the shield. Same thing with a spear, and harsh conditions. The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born while under many conditions of the pact of punishment. So once we, beat a run with any of those turned on, they will be, listed here. All right. Let's visit the contractor. And with 49 again, let's get the additional fountain upgrade.
Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result.
I give the orders around here.
Okay. And we had a prompt, probably for an event.
I want to go lie down.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand? My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nix was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur. Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Why? You're... Nix, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
Lore. Oh, and also let's visit the mirror. Okay.
The mirror's grown in power.
So we can spend.
Thank you, Nix.
So we can spend 5 keys here to unlock new talents, but alternatively, each one of these ones that we already have unlocked now has an opposite version. For example, Shadow Presence can be replaced with Fiery Presence. Deal bonus attack and special damage when striking undamaged foes, plus 15% per rank. We'll see. I think I like this better for the most part. And instead of Catonic Vitality, we can upgrade Dark Regeneration. Restore some of your health when you collect Darkness, 30% of the collected amount per rank. Instead of Death Defiance, you can get Stubborn Defiance. Restore 30% HP instead of dying when your life total is depleted, 1 time per chamber. So already, instead of the 1 time per rank, per run is better, right? But there are going to be times when having up to 3 Death Defiances in total is going to be worth it. That being said, at least for the first, few runs in the playthrough, I think I'm going to save Darkness up for this because it's going to be really useful. It's going to extend our runs by a lot. And then, instead of Greater Reflex, there's a Ruthless Reflex. Gain plus 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you use a dash just before getting hit. Now here's the thing. Greater Reflex is a lot more defensive, right? I guess. The thing is, in Hades 2, I have not unlocked 2 dashes yet, if there is even such an option in the game. And I'm going to keep playing Hades 2 in my free time, right, off the channel. I don't want to get I don't want to get back to used to having, 2 dashes in succession, right? I think I'd rather learn how to get used to 1 dash anyway. And the bonuses that you get from doing so with Ruthless Reflex are really good, right? Like plus 50% damage is amazing. And also dodge chance. So I think I'm going to get this now. And I'm going to use it. Now, instead of using keys here, I think we'll use the 8. I think I'll use the 8 that I have now to unlock the new weapon. And we could try it this time.
This one. Malf on the twin fists. Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws.
See what Skelly has to say.
Gotta say, you're really getting somewhere, boyo. I'm pretty impressed here. And they don't even pay me to do that. I'm just supposed to stand around.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, mate. Maybe you're right, and someday I'll get out of here. Hey, if I never come back, you won't just be stuck here forever, will you?
That's a good one. No, probably not. Wasn't anything in the old contract about that.
I don't think we've ever gifted Skelly before.
Which one?
So let's do that.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? A deal's a deal.
Cheers, mate.
Nice. Okay.
What's this one do?
Once again, let's start with this, both to upgrade it and because it's very nice to start with extra money. And let's see how the fists work. So hold left click to pummel. Special for rising cutter. While dashing, press attack to dash strike. It's kind of like a side jab that that kind of like combos into the rest of the sequence.
Whoa.
And then dash while special for dash upper, which I guess has extended range. Okay, let's go.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life.
Ooh, starting off with a hammer right away. Okay, Breaching Cross. Your dash strike pierces foes and deals plus 900 damage to armor, so essentially just melting armor right away. I really like this one. Concentrated Knuckle. Your attack deals plus 5 base damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. Also really good. And Colossus Knuckle. While using your attack or special, you are sturdy. Again, what is sturdy? You take 30% less damage, and your actions cannot be interrupted by taking damage. So in my mind, it's between these two, right? And I think... yeah, let's go with Breaching Cross. Being able to remove armor.
Stronger.
Being able to remove armor is really good to kind of like flinch enemies. More key is great. Another key is great, I should say. Let's get rid of this one real quick.
Should come in handy.
Oh, the purse leveled up. And Aphrodite again. Interesting.
How I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
Okay. Heartbreak Strike, more damage and inflict weak on the attack. Cross Shot, again, is kind of like a shotgun blast. And Passion Dash, we know. So, I mean... I want to take this eventually for the prophecy, right? You can see this icon here where it's like, you should get this in order to kind of like move along that quest. But I really feel like I want like just damage at this point.
Heartbreak time.
Like I want to win a run, right? Before I start worrying about other quests.
Heads up.
Plus, something about the idea of pummeling enemies with hearts is really funny.
That's one more.
And let's upgrade the damage.
More brimstones.
So yeah, as you can see, you can melt armor really fast with this.
Good enough to eat.
So as you can see, if you appropriately dodge an enemy's attack now with Ruthless Reflex, you get, well, I didn't do it now, but you get that text. You get text that says near miss, right? Which means that for 2 seconds, you have upgraded damage and dodge chance.
Come get smashed to bits.
And yeah.
Done all to pieces.
Right. So you can see there how Breaching Cross just, turned that mini boss into like a walk in the park, right?
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Adamant arrowhead.
Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
True Shot. Your cast seeks foes with plus 10% chance to be critical damage. Hunter Dash. Your dash strike deals more damage. Definitely going to go, I think I'm going to go with that for sure, in, conjunction with Breaching Cross. And Artemis's Aid. Your call fires a seeking arrow with plus 35% critical chance. Yeah, I'm going to go with Hunter's Dash. Or Hunter Dash, rather. Like, one strike deals to armor like 265 damage. That's really good. And now with Hunter Dash, even if the enemy doesn't have a lot of armor, should try to weave as many dashes as possible. Sure, let's get more gemstones.
Useless.
Cheers. Earning my keep.
Oh, thought I dodged that. Yes, definitely Nectar here.
Perfect.
Ooh, double wound, yes please. So, if I remember correctly, Artemis is easier to dodge. Like the enemy effect from Aphrodite is more annoying. So I think I'm gonna go for her first.
You really shouldn't have.
Crush Shot again. Wave of Despair, not interesting. And Dying Lament. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. For large crowds, this could be pretty good. And also, it's rare. Let's get it.
Don't be messing with my feelings, Zagreus. My loyalty's hard won and quickly lost.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Lady Artemis. Can't stay mad forever.
Oh, okay, this is not what I remembered.
Good thing you're nowhere near our mountaintop, or I'd have shot you for that stunt myself.
Yeah, Deadly Flourish. Your special is stronger with 20% chance to deal critical damage. I don't know. Aid again, and pressure points. Again, I would like to complete those quests eventually, but I think now I just want to focus on winning a run. So I'm gonna get pressure points. Let's see what we can get here. Probably not gonna need this heal, and I don't think I need the others either. Let's get more keys. So nice to be able to melt armor like that. Or no, you know what? Instead of Dionysus, let's get a shop. Because when you get boons from a shop, it doesn't decrease the amount of boons that you're going to get later on. So even if I skip a boon here now, I'm going to get a different one later. It's hard to explain, but there's some math behind it. Zeus sounds interesting, but I wonder what I could get from it. I'm not sure.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. It looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
But either way, let's get it.
Just what I need.
I did not mean to buy the key, but that's fine.
Why, here I am, young man, in such strange circumstances, I might add. Luckily, the boatman Charon is much easier to get a hold of than your father.
Thunder Flourish could be okay, I guess. Heaven's Vengeance after you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. And Electric Shot. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. Sure, like this could be useful for like clusters of enemies from afar.
Thunder and lightning.
And I think I will buy this.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping I could upgrade the regular attack, but that's okay. Definitely not this. Maybe this, but like just 1 more percent damages. Percent critical chance is not that great. Let's upgrade the dash strike. Not the greatest palm, admittedly.
Hi, Meg.
Listen to me, Zagreus. Your mother is long gone. You're never getting out of here, and even if you did, what hope could you possibly have in finding her up in the world out there?
I've hope enough. Not that it's any of your business anymore.
Your family is here, and so is your responsibility. You're running from yourself. Though, I can slow you down a bit, I think.
We'll see about that.
Don't go anywhere. Catch Zagreus.
Oop, I didn't notice the trap there.
Bastard.
Just walked into it. And yeah, this is one of the disadvantages of not having 2 dashes.
Meet some of my friends. Take this.
Ugh.
You're going to pay for this. Here's my whip.
Be seeing you around. Blood of the Titans.
Thankfully didn't die there. Survived on 1 HP. But now, with the upgraded fountains, we get a little bit more.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
I think, now that I have a boon from Artemis, if we go with the Adamant Arrowhead, we might get the marked boon. So I think I'll go with this.
Go with that one.
Sure, by Darkness. And I think, to be perfectly honest, I might... No, I guess it's good to have it for long range. I'm not going to sell anything here.
Next floor. Made it to Asphodel.
Unfortunately, no sprint in this game. They just have to keep dashing if you want to go faster.
There's something.
Let's get gold here, because I feel like there's not much interesting... like, there isn't much that I would want to upgrade with a palm at the moment.
We're off.
Other than the basic strike, and I don't want to risk not having... Sorry, not having that option. There's another one. Or two. Definitely want to go Hermes here. Damn. Yeah, got frozen there. Definitely gift Hermes, I think.
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this'll help with that.
Lord Hermes, I am in your debt.
Lambent Plume.
Boss, you probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick. So how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
Quick reload could be nice, maybe. Whenever you're hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically, which is 10%, which could technically go up to 60% with near miss, and your special is faster. Let's go with greater evasion. Okay. Get a chance at an upgraded Artemis boon. Oh no, not again.
These witches again. Payback.
Well, at least with the upgrade we have, we can get rid of them pretty easily. With the armor, at least.
No hard feelings.
Another unfortunate thing with no double dash is that if you happen to dash into lava, you don't have a way to get out very quickly.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Special critical, aid, and height breaker. Your critical effects deal even more damage to armor. We're not going to be dealing with armor that much, so I think let's go with Deadly Flourish, just for fun.
The act of sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an eternity in Tartarus for careless souls, though some are able to perfect the trade. and take up permanent residence elsewhere.
I'm sure the witch's circle will reconvene soon enough.
Unfortunately.
Come try me.
Ooh.
For safekeeping.
Gemstones are always nice. And oh, let's get more gemstones. Barge of Death. Nope. Just an increased difficulty room. I am about to die though. No thanks.
Here goes nothing.
Shop or HP? I think I'll go HP here. Even though this is, you know, approaching the boss, and I'd rather go to the shop. I don't know.
Centaur heart.
Like, if I could guarantee to have HP in the shop, I would definitely go there, but I want to be safe.
Bone Hydra, you look different. Oh, that's not good. I do not appreciate that.
That's what happens when you don't have double dash, I guess. Okay.
Oh, I'll get that Hydra.
Next time. Probably a good place to stop. We can do more house exploration and upgrades in the next episode. So yeah, I will say not my best performance, especially after coming back from Hades 2. But I think, you know, with time, I'll get better. So look forward to that. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay mindful, eat fruit, and don't multiply. Peace.